Wonder what kind of trouble Shocker's into this time.
Peter, I just want to make sure you haven't left any equipment you built for your friend around the lab. It's no bother to me, but if the grant committee stops by again...
Don't worry, Doc. I make a point not to leave anything there. But I know my friend appreciates you looking out for him. There's a lot of people who don't like him very much.
That buffoon Jameson and his audience of sheep? Please. The people who do great things in this world are those who don't let bullies like him stand in their way. People like us.
You said a mouthful, Doc. Take care.
Officers be advised, a mugging was just reported. Officers needed in the garment district. 1182, any available units? 1182.
Captain Watanabe gave me her cell number when she finally decided to trust me. She's risking a lot. If anyone finds out she's helping me, she'll lose her job. Someone's getting robbed. Oh, it is on!
Oh, crap! Spider-Man!
Don't give up, Spidey! Keep it up, Spidey!
That's it? I feel like the hold-up guys are phoning it in lately. Masked up piece.
What's wrong?
Ah, I love you!
Great. Forgot how much I love photography. that's why Jonah paid me the big bucks. My underarm webs. Thought they might help me glide short distances, but they never really worked. Looked cool, though. Gonna guess these guys aren't trading baseball cards. Aw, you guys are like little kingpins in training. So cute!
Quit moving! Knock that off! Get the damn car! All of us!
I'm losing them! Gotta catch up. Just drop me off at the jail. No reason. Yeah.
You got a gun? Take him out!
Now that's just rude. Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug. Probably better if I'm not here when the cops arrive.
You weird me out.
Don't mind me. Quick interview for my mom.
Masterpiece.
And now for listener emails. May from Queens writes, "You're so full of anger and I wish you'd get help managing it. It's terrible for your health." Now I know she speaks from a place of concern, but this is a common misconception that I have to correct. I'm not full of anger. I'm full of love. I call out injustice, corruption, and crimes against humanity.
Funny, my fear of heights didn't go away when I got my powers. Had to climb to the top of the Empire State to get over that.
All units advised. Vehicle
Magnifique.
pursuit is in progress. Response needed north of Houston.
You are endangering innocent lives! Don't make us use force! Pull over before this gets worse for you!
Please tell me your horn plays Dixie! Here's your stuff!
I got you!
More of them? Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals.
Not how I thought today was gonna go!
So much for the gang that couldn't drive straight.
I'm out of here.
window, but I always get the feeling something strange is going on in that place. Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal.
Not good. You guys said the fuck was on vacation.
Hey, guys! You got prescriptions for this stuff?
Take these off! What are we supposed to do again? He's blowing right through us! You're done, freak!
Nothing puts a pep in my step like halting an illegal drug deal. Spider plushie! Oh, a toy designer made this prototype to get me to license my likeness. Too bad there's no way to get paid without revealing my identity. Hi, Herman.
Seriously? Give it up! You're never gonna catch me!
That's what you said last time.
I don't want to hurt you! You'll just slow me down!
Wow, that's considerate. What's the money for, Herman?
Why do you care?
Actually, I don't. Just trying to make polite conversation.
I'm done talking!
But this could be so much more rewarding if we connected on an emotional level. Wait, I forgot. You don't have emotions. Come on, Herman. At least talk to me so we can make it interesting. Herman? What? The only answer to shocker now? Mister? Gotcha. Now let's talk.
I said I'm done talking!
Noted. Honestly, Herman, why are you robbing again? You know the police are watching your every move. I mean, we all know you're kind of dumb, but I didn't think you were this dumb. You must be desperate, which means you're not just stealing for yourself. You must be working with someone, or for someone. You can tell me who it is now, or make me punch it out of you later. Your choice.
Said enough!
Move, move, move! Like zero personality, but your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details? Maybe later.
Good work, Spider-Man. Did you learn anything about his motive?
I tried, but he's not very talkative. Plus, I think he hates me.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
But you love me, right, Yuri?
I tolerate you.
Wow. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Looks looks like I got some free time. Maybe now's a good time to look into that mask. Oh, it's MJ. Hey, MJ. You're up late.
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What do I owe you?
How about a favor? You still...
Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack. Mr. Lee's usually in his office now. Partnership with restaurants and grocery stores works great. Any surplus food comes right here.
Peter, what can I do for you?
I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where did she find it?
I'm really not sure. Why, what is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
Hey,
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped.
Gotta get out of here before my kids find out.
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city. All I did was save this kid's balloon from floating away, and he made me this. It's the little things that make it all worth it.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You've got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I'll be there soon.
This tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
That's right. How did I lose track of time?
Will notify.
Maybe this'll help me balance work and a personal life, if I ever find time to read it.
Robbery in progress. Suspect armed. Proceed to 2 bridges. Over.
Guys! Guns to the face is not proper consumer etiquette! That thing is freaking me out right now! Old-fashioned holdup. Vintage crime stopping right there.
Attention units. Got a report of a mugging. Proceed to 2 bridges. Over.
Muggers. Gotta jump in.
Guys are desperate for cash.
Oh, you started without me.
Spider-Man!
Every two-bit mugger thinks he's the next Wilson Fisk. Well, they are going to jail, so... That's a keeper.
You might have heard about the robbery at Roseman's auction house. What you probably didn't, but my sources confirm, is that the perpetrators were wearing masks. Horrible, demonic faces. Yet another example of the explosion in mass criminals since Spider-Man came on the scene. Let's hear...
My Wilson Fisk Science Prize trophy. And check. I couldn't turn it down without arousing suspicion, but no way was I gonna take his money. Even though we could... Those lunatics will kill someone driving like that. Young man, I will pull this car over right now! Curbside service. Now that's just... More of them? For criminals, these guys have an impressive social circle. Nothing like a high-speed chase to keep a guy on his toes.
We don't need you here right now, right?
Copy that. Thanks for the heads up.
All units, 1010 narcotic sale reported in progress. Local officers, please converge on Civic Center.
Beautiful.
Dropping out of the sky like this? Wow. Get the hell out of me.
Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal. Hey, guys! You got prescriptions for this stuff?
Oh, hey, come on, man! So fast! That hurt!
Drugs are maybe my most disliked criminal activity. Definitely top 5. Or bottom 5. However that works. The police will take it from here.
All units advised, a kidnapping has been reported.
The infamous dumpling recipe. Should have come with step 10. Try not to burn everything in MJ's apartment.
Bush Avenue exit. City services.
So the population density of Manhattan is much lower today than...
Would you look at that? Half the crime tower's back up already.
When Spider Cop's on the job, come hell or high water, the job gets...
Nope, nope, nope. Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider Cop. His casual disregard for by-the-book thinking was a breath of fresh air. She'd come around. Someday.
Check it out.
Spider-Man!
What's up, Spidey?
All units, narcotic sale reported in progress. Location is Seaport. Please copy.
Folks, I have to once again defend myself against the spurious claims from McDonald Mac Gargan, aka the Scorpion. Yes, as I fully disclosed, I bankrolled the experiment that gave him
Nap time. Huh. Fisk did keep these wannabe pushers in check. Wait, what's that feeling? Do I miss him? No. I bought this used graphing calculator at a pawn shop. Stopped working in the middle of a trig exam. Huh, you get what you pay for.
What's up, dude? Quick interview for my blog?
Perfect. Superheroing doesn't leave much time for good hygiene. Gotta get it where I can. Yuri, this construction site's about as legit as the watches they sell in Times Square.
I don't have evidence for a warrant. You go in, you're on your own.
What else is new?
Anybody hassling the boss at the raft?
You kidding? It's like a 5-star hotel for him. Anything he wants.
All the guys inside respect him, huh?
Sure, but I'm not.
Sleep it off.
You're gonna have a bad day. You're mine! He's getting weak. Get back down here! If I was you, I'd run. What are we supposed to do against that? You want some? You don't mess with the Kingpin and live. Send some guys. Nobody here. Ballerina! Get down here! Kick his ass! I'll get him for you.
You guys are late. Don't worry. I got plenty of face kicks left.
You don't mess with the Kingpin and live.
Kids. I got alimony. Yeah, we all got expenses. The boss never let us down before, and he won't.
but they froze his assets.
Oh, sure, the ones they knew about. That's just a pretty ice.
Too. Those guys don't get paid all that much. Take it from me. The boss is better.
Johnny, that's...
Literally didn't see that coming.
I know. Everyone knows not to mess with us.
Damn!
I don't like the smell of this. We need some backup.
Heads up. Shh. It's Spider-Man. You know what to do. Here comes the pain. Another gadget? Yeah, got him!
You guys are late. Don't worry. I got plenty of face kicks left.
Kick his ass! Get him! Why you like that? Come on! That's not fair!
Really? More guys? I don't have this many friends!
Spider-Man, I checked records, and that site's been getting deliveries from cartel front companies.
They're moving drugs, huh? Not for long.
Stay away from that thing! Here comes the pain! Take cover!
Oh, great, more of them! Guys, Fisk is in here! You could've just bailed!
Boss is sick and tired of you. So am I.
reinforcements again? This is only acceptable if you're all showing up in clown cars!
Gonna teach you respect! What the hell is this place? Who on this? Keep him on the ground!
If I were you, I'd run.
Rush him!
Yuri, I got a bunch of incapacitated criminals and designer narcotics all wrapped up and waiting for you.
Great, I'll just consider this an anonymous tip.
People know my parents died in a plane crash, but I still can't tell anyone they were government agents. Wish I knew more about them. I wish anyone did.
I've always been about the truth. When I was a reporter and a newspaper publisher, I printed the truth. But now as a broadcaster, I speak it. Sometimes it hurts. But it's my responsibility to bring it to you.
Look, I know you've been hacking into our crime system towers.
Wasn't me. I mean, what towers?
I don't mind. In fact, I need your help. I think someone's jamming the system, and they must be using multiple jammers to cover the full frequency range. Could you take a look? If you help, I promise I won't tell anyone you're hacking us.
I prefer to call it sharing, but sure. The jammers emit a signal I can detect. Just need to swing through the financial district and hunt for a signal. Found a signal. Just need to follow it. I'll check the taller rooftops in the district. Fisk's men. This is my shock face.
There he is! Open fire!
Down already! Got something for you! Gotta take out the jamming device. Shoddy workmanship. I just took out a jamming device. That do anything?
No, but like I said, there's probably a bunch of them.
Makes sense. I'll track him down. I wonder if Fisk's men had anything to do with the system going down in the first place. Aw, they had a jamming party and didn't invite me.
I'll shut your mouth permanently! Over here. Keep your eyes... There you are! Everyone down! Bring them down already! Gotta go! On the ground, or we don't stand a chance.
The jammers emit a signal I can detect. Just need to swing through the financial district and hunt for a signal. Found a signal. Just need to follow it. Aw, they had a jamming party and didn't invite me. Snoring now.
Spider-Man in my sight. Look out! Flank him!
just need to get rid of the jammer. Sometimes breaking stuff is the answer. And it's fun, too.
Spider-Man, it's working. I'm starting to get a weak signal. It's garbled, but I picked up something about Fisk and outfits.
Fisk was the kingpin of crime, but he didn't deal in knockoff fashion. The sooner the system is fixed, the sooner we know what they're planning. For it to still be working, only one jammer left. Nothing suspicious here. Found you.
Anyone's there?
You're in time.
Baby! I'll shut your mouth permanently! Got him! Go!
That's gonna leave a mark.
Now I just need to wreck the jammer. Okay, that's the last of them. The system should be back online.
Spider-Man, the crime system's working again.
Great. Any more info on Fisk's men or those outfits?
No, but the system's reporting unauthorized activity down by the docks. I'm sending coordinates now.
I'll check it out. Gotta get to the docks before they escape. Enough firepower for a small army. Whatever they're planning to do with those, it's nothing good. Gotta find out what those guns are for.
Not a chance in hell, buddy!
That's not fair! Take him down!
Now maybe I can figure out what's going on. Guns, prison guard uniforms, and spoofed ID cards. They were planning to bust Fisk out of the raft. Sorry to spoil your prison break, guys.
Come on! That's not fair!
Gotta go! Have some of this!
Looks like New York's finest have it from here.
Everything's clear on my end, too. Thanks for restoring the system, Spider-Man. I won't tell anyone you're piggybacking on it, but if you get caught, you're on your own.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to delete my selfies from the crime system servers.
As I warned, Nostradamus-like, after Spider-Man recklessly took down Wilson Fisk without preparing for the consequences, our streets are now filled with aspiring gangsters.
Aunt May's recipe for wheat cakes. I could never make it work on my own. ESU ID badge from my semester as a teaching assistant. Didn't have time to stick with it, but I could definitely see teaching again someday.
All units, civilians in need of assistance following a severe car crash. Incident is ongoing in the West Village.
City services is en route.
Prom boutonniere. Crushed when I had to fight Fisk. Kinda symbolizes my luck with relationships.
Attention unit, kidnapping reported. Nearby officers, please proceed to the West Village.
I'll set my earpiece to focus on muffled voices. big. Spider-Man. Sorry, spider emergency. My suit's onboard AI can tell me the most likely area where the victim is.
Can I get another
Sounds like you lost his last breath. Hold on, I'll get you out. Thought I was gonna die in there. Thank you. Oh no, they're back!
Yo, freak! Get away from my car!
You asked for this!
Guys, come on!
One lucky break don't mean nothing.
Get over here!
And thus concludes our sordid tale of kidnappers and their inevitable downfall. I better be more careful with my adoring public.
Folks, you've heard me express grave concerns about the risk to civil liberties posed by the police department's crime system and their omnipresent towers. But at least the intention is to stop crimes. Now, recently, Spider-Man has been seen tampering with these very towers, and it's reasonable that my loyal listeners suspect he is disabling the tower.
Hey, my Mark I web shooters. Managed to improve the storage capacity a lot since then, but the basic design's still the same.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor.
It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter. There's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. Must be some way to help Doc. I'll think... Harry left me a message about these before he left for Europe.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is, too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. Particles are concentrating in trouble spots, like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source. Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds. For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there. And gotcha! I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway. Got it. breathing from a tailpipe. I must be freaking these people out. What else is new? Huh. The toxin's coming from 2 types of cars, and a faulty smokestack. I better get photos. Great light on that. Perfect. Best smokestack picture I ever took. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day. Well, Harry Station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
Spider-Man, Shocker has escaped, and now he's robbing a bank on East 31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.